The TrackMe Live Go-4-12 adventure race is the official New Zealand Secondary Schools Adventure Race Championships. This year's race is set at Karako Beach in Hawke's Bay. The race course is over 70 kilometres and set to test both the body and mind. It's just before dawn as adventure racers wait for final instructions at the start line.
Reaches are on. That's how we know you're on the start line. Okay, last thing, when you come through here, every time that you come to this transition, actually check in at the HQ, which is the edge of the hall. Your support crew will know that. And that just keeps it a little bit clear, and we always have someone there. Okay, please have fun.
Oh, really excited. It's going to be a great day racing out there.
How long have you been training for?
All my life, I think.
So excited.
It's a points race for teams of 4 with male, female and mixed teams competing.
5-second countdown. 5, 4, 2, 1, and
It's a unique sight as 104 headlights stretch their way up to the summit on a leg-burning 150-metre climb.
Right, what do we have to do? Put your dibbler on there.
The 43. So close side.
Now, you've done that one. Yeah. Send an OK message with your spot device. And 20.
The teams reach Transition Area 1 before heading out on mountain bikes to the next high point.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, got there in time to see the sunrise, so it was good.
Yeah, it was all good. It's good fun. The few teams went the wrong way, but we just stayed up high, so we just jogged down, but should be good. It's a bit of fun, cool snake with the lights up the hill, but...
Team coaches and support crew are on hand to help competitors move through the transition quickly, providing bikes and maps ready for the next stage.
Okay, tell me when you're ready, guys. Tell me when you're ready, guys. I'm good? Yeah. Okay. Go, guys. Okay, sit up behind me. Green light front of me. Green light front of me.
Mine's staying off. Right front of that.
Event paramedics and first aid trainers are on course throughout the race, in case of injuries or an emergency.
So, I think we're here.
hopefully.
Checkpoint 5. Is that right?
Yeah.
And where are we heading?
Checkpoint 6 along the beach.
Oh yeah.
4, 5, 1, 4, 3.
Bev, what's that checkpoint 5? Which means that
It's the little decisions that make the difference to your speed and success.
You're not supposed to fit.
What are you not supposed to do?
Oh, that one is not one of the ones that we're supposed to get because there's one over there. There's a checkpoint that we're supposed to get over there, and the finish ran up there to get what he thought was checkpoint 5.
As the bike league takes teams towards Mangakuri Beach and Transition 2, the rain and wind really kicks in, making the going tough at the summit.
I'm Nev Wells and I'm from New Plymouth Girls Boys High School with the teams in Taranaki. I think it's a fantastic race and it's really cool for the kids to get out and explore different places in the country and to see how they're doing against the top teams around New Zealand. Oh man, there's so many. Certainly know for my daughter it's great motivation for her. It really just, she gets to test how good she is and how strong she is, and it's just the mental toughness that kids get from doing things like this. Physically they just absolutely smash it and it becomes a mental game later on. I think, man, all kids should have the opportunity to get out and do a bit more things out in the wilderness, you know, out in the bush and out seeing this beautiful country we have. But particularly, I think mentally, everything becomes not so hard. You know, once they've managed to cope out here, they can cope with the elements at school and different aspects of life. And so I think it's really good for them. So when we train at New Plymouth Boys and Girls High School, we have our older students teaching our younger students, and there's been a huge succession, and we even have university students coming home in their holidays and helping with the training. So next week we have a week-long navigation camp just for the navigators, and we're heading over to Ruapehu to spend a week over there. So I think that's the key, is succession and kids willing to spend time teaching the others. It's great. Today, challenges are going to be the weather and dealing with that, getting cold, wet, and how you cope with that. Also, I think just, you know, pressure, they put pressure on themselves and how they deal with that, and it's going to be a big thing. Moving your team forward at all times, not stopping is the key in races like this. So yeah, we'll see how they go, eh?
Dad, where's the car?
Oh, my daughter's here, sorry.
Okay.
Yep,
Thanks,
over
man.
here in the car.
Chicken, Ben needs a chicken.
Ready to go, guys.
That was not a bike ride, that was a run.
What? No, you come back to the position.
No, I wouldn't want to come with your back.
That's my back. And there, that's the next one. Cruise balls, yep. Got those.
Do you want me to get your food out?
The Taradale boys team gear up at the transition for the Orienteering League as New Plymouth boys head out just ahead in first place. Transition 2 leads to an orienteering section on foot, including native bush and a stream crossing, then on to high points, before rounding back to the main transition at Kairako Beach. Reading maps and navigation are critical to orienteering, and finding the quickest route to the next control point. Valuable time can be lost or gained. The The next section is another long climb on foot up to Ponui Station, where teams reach their mountain bikes at Transition 5.
David Tate, I'm the race manager for the Go-4-12. So this is our 15th running of the Go-4-12. I chose Karakau Beach because I came out here and I just realised how beautiful it was. And we've been working with the landowners and the local iwi. I think they'll be really spoilt as they go around the course. It's also got this spirit. It's hard to put your finger on it, and it just bodes really well to bring a whole lot of young people to this place and challenge them. My background is outdoor education. Many years ago I was doing a lot of racing myself, and I just felt that it's helped my mental health. And I think it's important for everyone to actually get out of the concrete jungle, get away from your screens, and just get out there and be with life. The event today, there'll be times where it's really hard and they'll go, why am I doing this? And they'll want to give up. And that's like life sometimes. Life can be incredibly tough, and often the reflection is that hill that you climbed in the morning, that in the afternoon you think that was really cool. The day really is about planning. They need to make sure they're eating and they're drinking, that they're looking after themselves, looking after each team member. We saw this morning that they raced out and they're all hot and they had hardly any clothes on, and at one point the rain came in and they had to look after themselves, they had to put jackets on. That's the sort of kids that they are. There's teams from all over the country. It's great to see South Island teams up here. They normally compete really, really well. I think Golden Bay may be one of the teams to watch. I think Taradale will do really well. They tend to do quite well at in the mixed section. Also, the defending champions in the boys team, New Plymouth Boys, so they've won 15 of 15, so it's their race to lose, and I suspect they will be in there to win. So we'll see how it all pans out.
Lynn Halliwell and
I'm Amber Halliwell.
Today we're manning TA5.
A wee while ago we were out here scoping out the course. We came and make sure all the checkpoints are in the right place for the mountain bike, and the Rogaine, we've done the run through for that, so we know where they're going for that.
Where they've been.
Hopefully.
The lead teams are performing well and are an hour ahead of the predicted fastest time. The bike section has optional checkpoints and a soul-crushing climb as competitors head towards Transition 6. The teams are working hard and nearing the highest point of the race on Ponui Station at close to 500 metres above sea level. Some teams skip checkpoints to save their legs but miss out on points. The top teams arrive at the final transition and are met with a range of outdoor challenges, including canoeing. The lead is continuing to be swapped between New Plymouth Boys and Francis Douglas Memorial College. The wind adds difficulty and at least one team loses a member into the Mangakuri River.
New Plymouth's got a really strong culture of adventure racing, so some of these guys they've been doing it since they were
since year 9.
year 9, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, so you know, they're 5 years into it. They're very experienced racers themselves now.
Yeah, there's a few handful of them will go on, and it's fantastic. These events bring the kids together from the different schools, and then they connect at uni later, you know, and join up. And
I've
it's
been
fantastic. Yep, Nick's a seasoned veteran.
I've done a couple of God Zones. I've been coaching the New Plymouth kids for 12 years now, I guess. So I've seen a lot of them go on to do God Zones and major events, and you know, some of them performing right at the top level now. It's just fantastic to see.
How long does it take, guys?
Thanks for your time, guys.
I'll sleep. Sorry.
Oh, it's fun.
Alright, you put your harness on. Alright. And that's the instructions on what to do.
You've got to read the rules first.
No, that's how to put a harness on.
Awesome. We got a little lost, but we're still having a great time and not doing too badly, I don't think, so we're quite pumped about that.
Highlight's been the downhills on the bike. They've been really good so far. Nice and fast and blasting down some roads.
A
speed
dropped him in there. We dropped him in there. He got major cramp and couldn't walk. We were coming second. Overall.
Not now.
Not now.
Then we were.
When we dropped him.
Getting lost around in the marsh area, looking for a control in the wrong place, I reckon.
The downhill mountain biking, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Not
fun.
the uphill mountain biking.
Well done, boys.
Go.
Alright, thank you. So follow the track down to the third tree, and then Kevin will be down there to help you get on. Cool.
Oh, don't do that one.
The Ropes River traverse is not easy, but well worth the effort to achieve more points and access Control 10. Teams start to flow into the main event area for tasks including outdoor first aid, archery and tent pitching. For many teams, the main event area gives them the opportunity to rest before heading off on the final orienteering leg.
For our challenge, we need to make a splint, and then our other team members are making a sling. We just need to get it approved. Our splint approved. All right. Do you approve of my splint?
Looks pretty good, eh?
Yes!
Really
Thank
you! And my fisherman's double. Beautiful.
Teams head off on the orienteering section as the top 2 male teams are still neck and neck. New Plymouth boys maintain their lead from Francis Douglas Memorial College through the orienteering sections and arrive elated as they cross the finish line.
Thank you.
So what was the highlight?
Oh, I reckon the start going up in that part's cool because there's like rocks and tussocks and stuff. Everyone was scrambling through the dunes with their bikes and I went, oh, the sand's probably hard enough, so we were riding down on the Golden Beach in the rain. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a really neat place down there, right?
Yeah, awesome.
So this is your first time you've won it?
I did a couple of years ago.
Well done, Don't give your refunds for the extra time.
Oh, come on, Dave.
That's what happened a few years ago. Where's my refund?
So how do you feel that went, Dave?
Oh, it's great to see them finish.
Yes.
Yeah. No, they're incredible kids too, young men.
As the points are calculated, the drama of the day is about to occur. The New Plymouth boys team realise that one control has been missed off their map, so they are forced to head back onto the course.
Oh, well, mate, it's adventure racing. They missed a checkpoint. They had to write the checkpoints onto their own map, and they missed it, and so they've had to go back out and find it. So they've gone back out. Mental game, really tough day at the office for them, but they're doing it. Good on them.
The finish line becomes a place of great joy and also intense disappointment as the Francis Douglas Memorial College boys finish first, with New Plymouth boys just behind. It's been an incredible race.
Probably the hardest we've ever pushed in a race. Thought we'd lost it when we made a couple of stuff-ups on the nav and a couple of map issues. And then heading over the hill, gave it our all. But in every last bit of effort, ran down, sprinted across the flat there, into the finish.
Oh, that was awesome.
That was great.
Best feeling. Great day.
What's the highest point of the day?
Oh, just now.
Just now.
Yeah. Coming across and realising that we actually did it. And we caught up to them at the transition.
Yeah.
And then we were neck and neck on the bike. And then it was the one that was missing its box thing. And just didn't notice, didn't think. 500 metres down the road, down the hill, and you just... Oh.
Yeah, where is it?
Yeah.
They're
They're our
literally just down
biggest
the road.
competition.
Literally,
biggest
this
competition.
is like one of the first times we've been.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, that's awesome.
I made sure to triple check those controls. I was not leaving one out there.
And for a 12-hour race and finishing it in 9.5.
Congratulations to all participants for competing in the race.
Which one did they miss? They said it's way out, so I don't know.
Did we win out of because they missed one?
Yeah. First of all,
that's so lucky.
TrackMe Life Go-4-12 Adventure Race team winners. Male, Francis Douglas Memorial College. Female, New Plymouth Girls High School. Mixed, St Andrews College.